Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. We've got all sorts of cursed stuff, but we seem to be doing fine. We're going to be dealing with that pretty quickly here. But first, I'm going to talk to Elder Atwick again here.
Let us visit for a while.
For another quest. Avenge Iskall. The Totem of Islaruk is ready, Eric Erickson. And for that, I thank you. We must cast our peaceful ways for the time being and strike at those who've attacked our land and our kin. The pirate slavers that raided Iskall have lost their minds and slaughtered all their captives. Go to Iskall, to the east of here, and do what must be done. Take this horn and call on my brethren should you need assistance. Slay 8 North Sea slavers. Yeah. Those are the guys that got cursed with one of these things. Lots of curses going on here. It's a whole situation. I'm gasping for air. There's electricity shooting around. It's got an ancient evil. This is freezing. It's all a bit much. We'll be fine. We've got our anti-curse pants on or something. I don't know. Everyone else that's touched these has gone completely mad and died. We're just over here, existing. Alright, here we go. And we can call some guys. We can find the end of the game. We need to call for some guys. It'd be fun to call for some help, even if we really don't need help. Here's the horn. Oh yeah. Look at all our friends. We have so many friends. And we're done. Yeah, 4v these guys. Not really necessary. Look at our cool guys we got here. Just guard Tribesman. He's my guardian. Pick up some more loot on the ground. Look how quick he's going. Okay. They're trying to get behind us. They're very speedy. We got some professionals here, don't we? My goodness. Yeah. Those guys weren't even really higher level or anything, but thematically, bringing some additional help is very nice. Make it back to town here. We'll see if we got anything else here in Kambua. We do have a repeatable quest, I think. What's going on over here? Got red. Traveling trader. Fixer. Their mount is hostile to us, apparently.
Have my attention.
You are a formidable ally, Eric Erickson. My people will forever be in your debt.
Is it again?
That seems to be it. Very good. Let's see what this repeatable quest is here. With... Anyway,
Who is this that speaks?
Many changes come to land and water. You, them, must change. Amigo's way of life is threatened. What will you do? The way to his heart. The North Sea pirates slaughtered the Isles Alpha Sea Lion Bull Big Roy. Oh, that was us. That is something that we did. They made soap from him to clean the decks of their ships. Yep, I was there. I know about that. Yak size. Now the seal hinds won't mate, so we repopulate their numbers. The reef bowls can be found at the twin shores to the southeast. Crave the tasty reef fish that can be found on the east and west sides of the isles. Take this net and gather enough fish, at least a dozen, maybe more, to lure a bowl across the strait to a reef cow. Toss tasty reef fish at a reef bowl to lead it to a reef cow. So help the two find true love. Return. Alright, let's do that.
Travel the wastes with care.
Oh no, the consequences of our actions. Oh, we're a mess. Alright. We need to find... Probably easier to go this way. I don't know if we need to go out on the water. That's manta rays. That's okay. We need to find fish. We got this net. Tasty reef fish. We need to find tasty reef fish schools. Possibly further this way. We could have traveled by land. That would have been an idea. That's too easy. That'd be too easy. Oh, there's some fish. Let's get our net ready to go. And we get attacked by a shark. As you do. As you do. We got a full stack of chilled meat. My goodness. Orca. Coming right at us. Not gonna worry about it. Looking for fish. This one. Tasty reef fish. Aha. They said we needed a decent number of those. Let's keep looking around. There's a lot of sharks here, which is slightly concerning. It seems like these reefs are very noticeable. We got 13 HP. Right, and then we need to find a bowl related to the cow. So far I'm just seeing a bunch of sharks. Not helping. This whole water walking thing seems to only kind of work. Which is weird. Here's one. There we got. There's reef bowls. I think if they're on the different sides of the island, that can be it. Right here. I think it's a rock. Either a rock. I think it's a rock. It's a good rock. Yeah, there's Big Roy. Nature is healing. Clearly. Okay. How many we even need? I think they did say like a dozen, but this should probably be fine. Unless we get attacked by a bear. The bear can smell the fish. Clearly. We got reef bowls here. And reef cows on the other side. Let's see what we got here. Throw a reef bowl. Or attracted reef bowl to get to follow you for a short time. Throw a fish. Now he's attracted. Target him. Oh yeah, this is working. It's going a good distance. Go to the reef cow. And they are in love. Fantastic. They really can't be bothered to come over here to the other side just because Big Roy's dead. So about 5. Yeah, seems to work. Thereabouts. It didn't seem to have any super annoying mechanics where the attracted reef bull would get bored and leave. So I think we're okay. Well, we're fine. We've completed the quest. Now we're jumping on things. Let's see if we have a just as successful trip across the Narrows here. What's the range on this? 20 yards? Not bad. 1 second cooldown. That's not an issue either. Not by a long shot. Grab. It's a good time to be an attracted reef bull. Alright. Easy enough. Apparently that is a repeatable kind of situation. Based on the quest mark we saw. The Chimeras and the Shovel Tusks are doing... Well, the Shovel Tusks were doing better. If it wasn't for all the wargs, but... Never mind that. Never mind that. Back to Kamagua. Don't think we can really do much else with these fish. There's the turtle that goes to the other place. Cool. Dragonblight, I believe it was. Either way. It's just going around with carrots. Amazing. Alright.
What troubles you?
This is good news. Now more bulls will swim across the strait to mate with the cows. Soon there will be plenty of new reef pups on the isles. Thank you, dwarf. Whatever you might have done in the past, know that you have helped with Kamagua's future. We'll have to keep up the good work if we're going to see to it that their numbers are replenished. Please come back again tomorrow to help another couple find each other.
Good hunting.
Daily quests. Nifty. Also, got some reputation there. I believe they did have a reputation guy. Quartermaster. Yeah, we would need... Probably just need to do that a whole bunch of times to grind rep with Kamagua
Let us
to get
for our prosperity.
all these. Also, we don't have the level in the first place,
Stay
so
warm.
there's options. That's pretty much it here for Kamagua. So we need to get back on the lift and get this cursed stuff to the guy that wanted us to get it. Up on the other side of the lift. An interesting time here on the Isle of Spears and the other one. Scallywag point. Now, we ride back to the top. Whee! May have trimmed those trees here pretty soon. It's getting a little close. On the ancient lift. Lots of pirates. Lots of pirating that we did. But overall, I think things are better than when we got here. And that's about all we can hope for at these points. Oh, an ancient lift. Hey.
What?
The dead rise and seek vengeance. Yep. Here is the things. You have the staff? Yep. Let's return all the artifacts, Eric Erickson. When all 4 are gathered, you will put them back in their graves. And the heart? Yep. Get them all. And the shield. We've returned with the shield. And the armor. Found the armor. And all 4 together are returned to resting. Our first hands to a satchel. Within this satchel are the artifacts that you recovered. Locate the burial mounds of Shield Hill, far to the southeast, where the items were originally stolen from, and return the artifacts. It's my hope that this gesture will quell the spirits that now haunt our hunting grounds. Be strong, Eric Erickson.
Visit again.
Can do.
You can.
Can do. Got a bundle of artifacts. Places Vrykul artifact at designated burial mound. Holds the staff, heart, shield, and armor of the Vrykul. I'm sure they will appreciate getting all their stuff back. Unless it's gonna be cursed for them too. Then maybe they won't appreciate it. We'll have to see. Back through the Howling Fjord. Grab some more cobalt. Get another mine level. Fantastic. Stay away from the Shoveltusk Stag. Don't need to mess with that. Pass by Anton again. Just walking around. It's probably fine. Check our map here. We got the entire this section mapped now. So there's still a good chunk of places that we haven't been to here. After turning this quest, the other ones are to go to other places. But here we're at Shield Hill, so let's get that done first. Returning. Jeffrey, it's come too late, little one. Do you feel the mist closing in upon you? MacLeod return. Ah, good. We are too late. Apparently. So that's not great. Let's go over to the other... Okay, quick. Go over to the other graves here. Whoop. I promise. We're trying our best. For the mist and the fog, the Faldir approach. Flee while you still breathe the air of the living. Well, we can't exactly flee yet. We got 2 more things to return. The burial mound. Corf. It's an undead bear, I suppose. Look to the seas as your doom comes with the swell of the tides. I feel pretty doomed. That's fair. And the last one, up here at the top. Take your things. We've returned them. My brothers have awoken. Your efforts are wasted. Well, It's too late, apparently. That's unfortunate. I'm sure it's fine, though. What's the worst that could happen? Here are these guys. So I can get some more. Yay. Got a real nice stack of ore here. Now we have to return. Past all the Risen Vrykul and the Blood Shades. Just out of here in general. So we're worrying about the Faldir. We will see what comes of that. It's probably fine. Everything's probably fine. Even if we were too late, I'm sure not bringing them back would have been even worse. So, we're doing what we can here. We're doing what we can. So yeah, for the other quest we have here, we need to get to Fort Wildervar, the Steel Gate, and Scorn. We have this bundle to the Explorers League outpost. And we got this guy here. Let's wait for him to pass. Hopefully. Yeah, I think we're good. Probably fine. You fool! What did you think was gonna happen? You poked the storm giant. Why'd you do that? He's leaving now. Would not recommend that. Would not recommend that. A very bold poke.
Who is this that speaks?
Grim tidings, Eric Erickson. When people are in danger and must be warned, these seafaring aberrations will take no mercy upon the Kaluak. Return to Atuik. Return to Elder Atuik at Kamagua. He and the rest of my people must be warned of the impending doom that approaches from the sea. Orphis shivers. Use the ancient lift to reach him. Please, hurry. Deliver the bad news.
Boron fool.
What a mess. What a mess. It's interesting that the ancient lift, like, how is this working actually? It comes up, and then it stops and then it goes backwards down the same rope. This wheel here would be moving the rope. So it would go around and then back down the other way. I guess that's ancient technology making this work this way. It doesn't switch directions. We're going the other way now. The rope isn't moving. Mechanically, what's going on? It works. It works. It's probably fine. Also kind of just straight clips through the rope holding posts. Don't worry about it. It's fine. falling off a cliff. As you do. Simple and effective.
May I help?
The Cadillac, thank you for all that you have done, Eric Erickson. We must now prepare for battle and warn our brothers and sisters across the sea of what is to come. I hope it's not too late. Well, it probably is. We got trinket, trinket, and trinket. Okay, what do we got here? Haste and spell power. Probably not. Mana per second and spell power. No. And haste and attack power. So that's the Fury of the Encroaching Storm. I mean, that's obviously the one we want. If any of these are even useful. And we get gold, and experience, and supplies. It's all pretty great.
Always be full.
So this has... Interesting. I do like having more usable trinkets where I need to do stuff. This one gives attack power and haste on use. This one gives critical strike and the Racking Pains critical rating stacking effect. This one gives haste and attack power. Well, it's a blue trinket from out here. This is a green trinket from out here. I'm just going to use that one. That's not how you actually do that. There we go. This is a gem type one, like this one was. This one was 200 attack power. This one is 280. For 20 seconds, for 20 seconds. Oh, it's also longer. And it's a minute 30 cooldown here too. That's pretty good. I'm happy with these two. We're just gonna sell the other ones. Alright. So I think that is everything for out here. And now we desperately need a bank. Want to try... He's got this special portal. We can see what happens. An adventure. By any means. Do we have... Should be able to use it to Borean Tundra. Just be quick about it. We will see. It doesn't last long, okay? Wormhole. To the Borean Tundra. You even get to choose which one. Borean Tundra is probably the best choice for getting back to a bank. Convenient. Link Kumaua. Oh wow. We just fall out of the sky apparently. I mean, we're above a lake though, so that's okay. Didn't even take any falling damage. Falling all the way down here. Alright, it's fine. Yep, perfectly safe. Oh, how am I covered in... What have I read? I'm angry. Alright. Where are we at? I guess we need to just go south. I think this probably is still gonna just be faster than taking our Hearthstone to the other place, then taking the boat, then having to take a flight path. This is just getting over to the main town here, and then teleporting to Stormwind, so that we can actually do that. So this'll work. Wow, look at all these guys. The militia's going strong here. Until they disappeared. They almost got to fight that guy. But I'll decide to give up, I guess. Run away. Well, we are bringing the plague into town, so I'm sure they're going to appreciate that. Alright. To the boat. Just over this way. And also with this method, we can get back out to where we want to be with the Hearthstone straight up. That'll be good.
Hi, you're a tall
Just Stormwind. Really does bring up the question of why they have these boats when they just have a guy that can teleport everyone all the way there. That's neither here nor there. Alright. So, also while we're here, I think we need to get to level 73 abilities. Should probably go do that first. So I remember to do that. Don't quite have enough to get dual spec yet. We're getting close though. We're getting close. Let us cut across Cathedral Square. Here we go. Going to get level 73 ability. Get that going. Holding down both mouse buttons at the same time is pretty awkward. But it's functional. It's definitely functional. Just getting that done is probably a good bet. I think it's in Old Town. It's over this way. All these canals really does make it a little awkward to get around. And even if we got the walking on water going, we still would have to worry about not actually being able to get out of the canals, so. That's alright. That's alright. Ultimately, it would be slightly more effective to get our abilities immediately when we get the levels. But then we'd have to leave and come back, and traveling does take a bit of effort. So,
What can I do for you?
warrior training. We can increase Thunderclap, which we don't really use because we don't have Battle Stance. We're using Berserker Stance, but good to have. An improvement to Execute. Not bad. We were at 1273, and then converting for 21. And this is 1550, converting for 30. That is much better. And anything else we got? Not Devastate because we don't have the tank stuff yet. 75. 74. We get some stuff. Alright.
Be careful.
So we'll be back when we are level 74. Now we need to deal with the inventory. Completely worth it. Go too far. No. And we have all these adventuring supplies, which realistically will only open at the bank, just because of the amount of things that they have. The best way to go about it. Okay. Stormwind. We're gonna start off by selling all our gray stuff at our favorite shop. Then we can see what else we can get up to. Some to the
I supply only the finest goods.
for scraps. Seal away. We have some of these are soulbound, some of them are not. I'm going to look into how the disenchanting works. Gray stuff. Not gonna sell the supplies, that'd be a mistake. Flipper, some jaws. Some fangs. I really don't need any of these alternative 18,480 health foods. That's just taking up space. We never use the flatbread as it is, so just get rid of these. This one has more value. I'm gonna see if that's anything. We can make stuff out of those. Don't think we're gonna get more ears, and they can't be auctioned or sold. They do not want these ears we tore off some other people. And that's totally fair. That's totally fair.
Have a good one.
Ah, we can open up this treasure chest that we found. Oh, look at all that stuff. Neat. Everybody's panicking, as per usual. And there is a quest over here, apparently. Stuck. There's a mage. Just in the bank. Is that where in the bank lines up on the map? Yeah, it has its own separate area in here, but on the other map it actually goes out there. Wild. Okay. Find a fire somewhere, we can do stuff with that. Can't auction this because it's soulbound. Makes sense. If we look at the things that could sell on the auction, some of them are higher than the disenchant, but no way to know that for sure. So how does disenchanting work? You can disenchant stuff. So this would be the most effective way to get this done. Skip the whole middleman selling on the auction house. Just put it up in the trade window. Lots of stuff you can just put up in the trade window, and you can do stuff with it. I don't know if it has any material costs to do the disenchanting, because it makes things in the end. But you do use up the items. Disenchant item that can be traded, so probably not the soulbound then. Let me give it a shot. See how this goes. Disappear, but materials will appear instead. Interesting. Makes sense. So if we try to put this here, that's bind on equip. I don't super trust any of the auction prices. Must fully trade it. Okay. So no soulbound. That's fair. A lot of stuff you can do in this screen, but maybe it makes different things. That's okay. Well, let's get over all of our bind on equip stuff. Make sure we don't accidentally equip it. That's soulbound. That's a gem. That's soulbound. Bind on equip. Can't even use a wand. Make sure we do this right. Soulbound. Bind on equip. Bind on equip. That's soulbound. That's food. Soulbound. Ear. Quest items. I think that's going to be the ones we can do here. So, 5 green things. Let's see how this goes. I think we can also see what he's getting from it in the chat here. Infinite dust. More infinite dust. Times 3. 3 infinities worth of dust. Lesser cosmic essence. Wild. And more infinite dusts. The infinite dusts are in great quantities. Alright, was that worth it? Doesn't seem too worthwhile. Yeah. I mean, there's 12 of these. Could have looked at the total price of everything. So then we can take this stuff and just sell it. I think I mean, 3 of these is worth more than 1 of these. And the materials can be used to enchant or just be sold. I don't know if we really need to enchant anything right now. I think we'll probably just worry about enchanting later, maybe. We also need to look into glyphs. That's a thing. I'm a warrior. Search for warrior glyphs. What do we got? Increases the number of attacks you intercept for your intervening target by 1. Oh yeah, level 70, 64, 60. There's 477 glyphs in here. Oh no. Okay. Is there a better way to look at this? We're browsing by warrior glyphs. This doesn't actually say warrior glyphs. We shop. Search by glyph. These are the ones that exist apparently. Let's do a scan here. Make sure everything's up to date as possible. 10%. There it goes. Alright. So we're looking for glyph. Item class, price level, item level, crafted level, quality. We have 6 different glyphs here. None of them are really these ones. This is glyph of arcane explosion, ice armor, gouge, arcane missiles. This is a class mage, warrior. Mocking blow generates 100% additional threat. Sweeping strikes. Reduce the rage cost by 100%. Wow. Just free sweeping strikes, huh? Crazy. Search by level. Oh my goodness. Where this is it showed here? Glyph of. It has to say glyph first. Glyph of. No, this says glyph of. That doesn't seem to be working quite right. Not gonna be in auctions or bids. Canceling. Auctioneer. It's only showing 6 glyphs. Look more results. I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can be more specific on this. Here's gems / blue. Might be able to use that system. Oh, it's scanning all the pages. You can stop. Yeah, here's all the glyphs. Wow. I mean, there's a lot of them. Let's try. Let's see exactly what it's called here. Glyphs Warrior. Glyphs Warrior. Ah, come on. gems/blue, glyphs/warrior. I would think that would have worked. Unfortunate. Glyphs/warrior. There's 477 of them in here. All of various values. What's the most expensive one? They're really don't seem to be all that expensive. Or maybe they're going up. Here we go. Here's the expensive ones. Reduce the cooldown of charge by 7%. Reduce the health cost of blood rage by 100%. Mocking blow generates 100% additional threat. Sweeping strike is pretty expensive. We try just the glyphs section. It's gonna be the same thing. No results for that kind of thing. Price named, owned, available. No. Search terms. Nope. Item class. There we go. Glyphs warrior. Search. Alright, so it has to be through that way instead. Okay, that's fine. But now we can see all the warrior glyphs from here. These are all ones that work for warriors. Perfect. And all the different numbers that are available. Doesn't say the level, that's not hugely important. But this is the screen we need to be able to look at glyphs. Additional threat. Rage crest for sweeping strikes. Revenge. More rend. Your Sunder Armor ability affects a second nearby target. That's interesting. Increase the number of targets hit by cleave. That's cool. Let me look at my glyphs page here. It should be somewhere. Character. Private. Okay. Upgrade levels of all these. That's fine. 1591. Yep. I think it just automatically updates to be the correct one. Pretty sure. Here's glyphs. Major and minor glyphs. Okay. Which one of these are major or minor? These glyphs are your spelling. So we can get 5 things. They say major or minor. Let's just buy something. Make some use of this new system. Glyph of Sunder Armor. Sunder Armor affects a second nearby target. That's just nice. Let's buy one of those. For 1 gold. Buy 1. That's Sunder Armor. Cool. Back. Overpower. More hits from cleave. That'll make me want to do cleave more. Let's see if we can get one of those. We'll get the cheapest one. For 3 gold. Glyph of Battle. Increases the duration of battle shout by 2 minutes. Well, that's not bad. That'll let us not have to worry about doing that so often. We're just going to buy the cheapest ones. 3 gold. That's good. Heroic Strike. You gain 10 rage when you critically strike with Heroic Strike. Ooh, Whirlwind. Reduces cooldown of Whirlwind. I like that. Let's buy that one. We continue to assume that we can put all these in. We'll start with 4. We can get 1 more. I want to see if we can put these in effectively. Okay. These ones are major and this one's minor. We don't have space for 3 major. We don't have all 80. So we need to find some minor glyphs then. Well, yeah, 2 more minor glyphs. You would think the minor ones might be cheaper, but apparently not. Alright. So 2 major. Cleave, Sunder Armor, and Whirlwind. Sunder Armor we really only use at like bosses. So I think just Whirlwind. These are it's going to be slow. That's Whirlwind. Glyph of Whirlwind. More Whirlwind. Nice. And I think Sunder Armor would be more useful later, like at level 80. Because then we'd be doing probably bosses with more ads and stuff. But for now, let's get Cleave going. More Cleaves would be nice. Get some more battle shouts. Yeah, we need to find some minor glyphs. That's the important part. 2 minor glyphs required. See, major. Minor glyph of battle, got that one. Minor glyph of mocking blow, Major hamstring. Minor glyph of charge, increases range of charge. We don't use charge, use intercept. Increase the number of attacks you intercept by intervene target. Shield wall, last stand, spell reflection. Increases block. Finish not. Any other? It's like any minor at this point. We got the glyph of battle shout. Increases damage of mocking blow. That is one that we don't really use. Focus sensing. If we get tanking, that'd be okay. Any other minor? Charge. I mean, it's not useful for us right now at all. Major. Thunderclap, we don't use. This is the window of opportunity in which you can use Victory Rush by 5 seconds. For 17 gold. Increasing this from 20 to 25 seconds. Duration of commanding shout increased for 25 gold. Reduces health cost of blood rage. Yeah, the minor glyphs here are few and far between and not very useful for us with our current setup. Alright. We'll worry about that when we get to tanking things. Now we actually have to sell some stuff. Let's put this in stacks of 1. Don't know how many. Which doesn't know anybody's gonna want. What's that? Post the dust. That's fine. Lesser Cosmic Essence. Just gonna sell those. We don't need spell power well-fed buff items. Should we sell this for 3? No really results found for this, though. Guess it does give stamina, but still we don't really use. We're gonna have more than enough well-fed buff items. Is there also gonna be the lower level ones? If they're even worth that is a good question. Aquamarine, Soulbound, Blood Garnet, Star Balloon. Make more selling to a vendor. Ah. Yeah, because of the vendor price is close. I'm just gonna vendor that then. Soulbound. Guess we'll keep that for now. Soulbound. Fillet of Icefin. Why are you worth so much? Skeptical on that one. You can't auction any other stuff. I think it's for a better recipe. Questionable, that one. Okay. For the rest of this stuff, let us make some sales. Shop. Where are we at? Where are these soulbound stuff?
Hello.
Goodbye. Soulbound. Potions are too cheap. The old trinkets. And I think that's about it.
Safe travel.
Don't think we really need these ears anymore.
Supply only the finest goods.
Get rid of those. Find a fire somewhere. That's one of the pros of Ironforge. They've got just fires everywhere, very conveniently. Let's move our stuff around so we can open up all these boxes. Get these all out of the way. All right. 7 boxes. Some shadow crystals. All right.
Well met.
Let's check my deposit box. How good are these potions? Pretty good. Don't need the magic stuff. Sell a tiger lily. Vendor those. Sell. Sell. Vendor, vendor, vendor. Vendor. Store these. Okay. Titanium ore. Got some cobalt ore. We got some crystallized earth. Frost weave. Chilled meat. Warg haunches. Shell tusk flanks. And a roasted warg, which we could turn those into and save a spot, but it's fine. And this box. And this glyph. This potion stack. This is a problem. We will worry about that later.
Alliance.
We don't have any guild vault there. Don't have a guild. Don't have a guild. Don't have a guild vault. There you go. one more trip to the auction house and store. Sell some tiger lilies, shadow crystals, and some borean leather. And the rest of these are close enough that it's not going to make a big difference either way. I can tell you one thing, I don't need 40 more flatbread right now. Really not needed.
Step on up.
Sell.
Safe
Much.
travels.
So all these scrolls we really don't need. The scroll of agility is actually worth something. All the other ones apparently not. That's all right. We got for WotLK us here. We got critical strike and stamina. Stamina and spirit. Low level ones. These are haste and stamina. I'm gonna put these in the bank. Probably the warg too. Just get the inventory as minimal as possible here.
Need
Probably
help?
the best. Well-fed buffs. Well-fed buff. We can do some cooking at some point here too. Would be nice. I think we'd probably get rid of a lot of our old well-fed buff items.
Go with honor,
Because
friend.
we have plenty of other ones from other opportunities. Gonna move the flatbread down here. There's a quest inside here. What would an innkeeper be doing with a quest for us?
Well met.
Festering Emerald Drake. Greetings, Eric Erickson. I've been expecting you. An acquaintance of mine asked me to give you these items. Oh yeah, this is for the membership thing. Mentioned something about a reward for a purchase you made for some mutual friends. That's what he meant. Here's a reward. One more thing. Acquaintance Landro Longshot. So if you ever lose an item, you can find him in the docks in Booty Bay to get replacements. Okay. So this is a
Be careful.
membership reward thing. This is for a year of membership up front, which for a lot of people, that might be a question. Like, oh, am I going to have anything to do between the raid releases to warrant having membership for a year? I'm over here. I'm in Howling Fjord still. I'm going to be fine. This is also it's a cool thing to have. We'll probably we can switch between that and the Griffin. We can't ride either of them yet. We don't have cold weather flying, but that'll work. I think from here, pretty much ready to go. Hearthstone back out to where we want to be. Back out at Valgard. Very nice. Where we can rest in the inn before heading off to do these quests. Or at least some of them. Next time. Goodbye.